Hello ladies, this is Stella, and today I want to talk about our February challenge in the group, which is due to be handed in on 10th of March. It's to make a card using strips of paper as per the example I showed you in the group the other day. Now, I don't really know why you haven't taken up on this. And not many people have liked the post or said they wanted to do the challenge. And I don't really know why. I picked this particular example out of this Stampers Sampler magazine, which is excellent. It's an old one, I've only got old ones. Because it had elements that I thought we could use. They're quite easy to do, but it's what you want to put into it yourself. So these cards are the pattern paper, which comes from blocks like this. They're 12 by 12. If you've been scrapbooking in the past, then you know what I mean. They're exactly 12 by 12 inches by 12 inches, and they come in a range of colours. This one was pastels, which is nice because they go with everything. But the ones that the artist here has used are really quite dramatic colours. And she's used dramatic against dramatic, hasn't she? But I think that works. My first thought when I looked at these was I don't really like them. But when I looked again, I thought, well, actually, yes, I do, because they're kind of counterbalanced. And when you analyse it, you can see that it's basically just strips of paper, and on top is a stamped image, different one in each of the pictures. And this one here is bigger. She's layered the stamped image and she's left it black and white. And she's added 3 wooden pieces of ephemera. Now the ones she's chosen are rather large, but they don't have to be large. You can get smaller ones. So I thought, well, I will have a go, but I won't use such strong patterns because I haven't got such strong paper. I've got themed paper and I've got these pastels, so I'll put that aside. And the one that I've chosen is this one, which is from the book I just showed you. And the thing is, I've got lots of offcuts. When you do scrapbooking or anything else, you end up with all this kind of thing, which you don't have to throw away, you can reuse. Okay, so I've got all these, and I've got other things from other projects. I think these pink ones were from the Rose Junk Journal that I made some time ago. Just make sure I've got my sound turned up. My camera cut out on me, so this is a continuation. I didn't notice, of course, until I'd already stuck the next 2 pieces on. But these are from the same set of papers, and I've made this one just a little bit wider. This one here is from Daphne's Diary. It comes with stickers every time. I've used quite a few of them now. But this one here is part of this set. These are months. That's very convenient because they just peel off and stick. However, now I'm going to show you how I did the pink one. This is 6 inches wide. So I should do a thin one this time, I think. Just a little thin one to go along. The way I stick it is with a double-sided tape. Which is easy when you're not on camera and does everything you don't want it to do when you are. It's a really good idea to press and burnish that with your bone folder, because that does help when you come to take it off at the top. If you pressed it on hard enough, then with the edge of your nail you should be able to peel it off easily. Can you see that little shiny bit on there? That's the sticky. Now I can stick it on the card. And again, press it on with your bone folder. Now the next bit involves putting your picture on, which I've again chosen another piece of paper from that set. This is pink. On the back it's more patterned, but I think you'll agree that if I put that on there it gets lost. So I think we need a little bit more contrast. And that's about right, because on top of there we're going to do a stamped card. If you stamp onto white card first, then if you make a mess of it you can discard it and do it again. This is a bird cage, a bird feeder, and that's going to go on there like that. But this is where the sticky fixers come in. I expect they're called something different where you are. Maybe they're called foam pads. Sellotape do one. These are very tiny ones. You see? They're just little tiny ones. So they're useful if you do very tiny stick-ons. But I'm going to use the slightly larger ones. And you can also use glue dots or something similar. So again, a bit like the double-sided tape, you just peel them off. Let's do 4. They're not cheap, so if you can get away with the smaller ones, then that's a good idea. And then again you peel off the top surface. can position it on your card. I'm going to do it by rook of eye, but if you're fussy, you can measure it out exactly. And that just gives it a bit of height. You see? And the same with this picture, which you could colour in first if you wanted to. I think 2 will do on that one. There we are. And now that just goes in the middle. And when it comes to colouring it in, you can use your own choices. You can have bright colours, or I think what would look nice on here would be some toning colours. Pink, grey, that sort of thing. Maybe a dash of this blue, but not too much. But it's not quite finished because we've still got to do the wooden ephemera, haven't we? Now, obviously, big ones on this card wouldn't look right. So I have got a little box of the smaller ones. And now it's your choice. You can have butterflies. I think that would be nice. And again, you're looking for balance. So you could put a big one there and a smaller one there, or the same size. Or you could go for flowers. I think I'll stick with the flight. So I think I like the butterfly. That's a plain one. So you could have several of them. But I'm going to go with the butterfly there. And a flower here. And I think that just sets it off nicely. So now I'm going to use this glue, which is the Fabri-Tac, because I don't want these bits to fall off. It's the same both sides. Make sure you've got plenty on there. And now the flower. So you don't have to keep to the style that the artist used. She likes that style. Just experiment. Make 3 cards maybe and do them all differently. Different colours, some dramatic, some not. Now you've only got to decorate the inside and put happy birthday or whatever you want to put in it, or even use it as a note card and write something in. And when you've had a bit of practice doing this, you might be able to do a really nice junk journal page in this same way. You could make this a tuck spot. It is a tuck spot really, because you can still get something under there. There you are. So, no excuses. I want you to have a go at this challenge, and you've got 10 days to do it. I can always extend the date if you're busy. But don't say, please don't say, I don't know how to do it, or I can't do it, or haven't got the paper, or I don't know what sticky fixers are, do have a go, because you will expand your artistic abilities more than you expect. So off you go, have a go, and let's see what you come up with by the 10th of March. Good luck, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so that you get to see the next video, and I would